So today, guys, I'm excited because we are going to be talking about Year 6 Season 1. The PTS will be going live on Friday. I was actually shocked about that. So 7 a.m. Eastern time, we'll be diving into it. I don't know what time exactly, but Friday sometime, I'll be live on Nothing But Skills, the main channel, if you guys want to check that out. It's going to be going live from Friday to Monday, so we'll be able to see the new gear set, brand set. There's exotics. It seems like this is more of a marksman rifle, update, I guess you want to say. So the first set is called Zodanga. I think this means, I looked it up, it means scout in English. So brand set, it says one piece equips 15% mag size, two piece equips 20% rifle damage, and that's why I said maybe a rifle and MMR, you'll see in a few. Three piece equipped 30% weapon handling, and then there is a named gear piece for this new brand set, and it's perfect entrenched. If you're below 30% armor, headshots from cover repair 30% of your armor, cooldown 2 seconds. And the name gloves, eagles, grabs, perfect attribute, 15% weapon handling. So that's kind of how it goes there. We head over here, it says breaking point gear set, two pieces equipped give 25% rifle damage and 25% MMR damage. So that is the new gear set. We saw the brand set. So the gear set is, you see 25% rifle damage and 25% MMR damage. Kind of makes sense. Seems like it's gonna be a lot of rifles. Maybe this will bring back a rifle medal. We hadn't really had a rifle gear set, so this is the first one. Three-piece equip gives you 30% headshot damage and 15% weapon handling. And then we go down to the four-piece, unlock a new unique talent. So talent is called On Point. Landing a shot using a rifle or MMR grants a stack. Reloading will grant 2% weapon handling and 2% weapon damage per stack for 10 seconds. So maybe if you have 10 bullets, you can have up to 20% weapon damage, and which is typical for what most rifles. I think there might be a few with a little bit more. We'll have to double check. No stacks are acquired while the bonuses are active. The timer running out will refill your magazine, and it says switching weapons while the bonus are active will stop the effect and refill your magazine. Switching weapons while the bonus are not active will remove all stacks and refill your magazine. Okay, so that's fine. That's kind of, I really feel like this set will probably work really well with rifles at the moment. We'll just have to test it out. It says chest bonus, point of no return increase, on point bonuses timer from 10 seconds to 15 seconds, and then backpack bonus talent point of honor increase, on point weapon damage from 2% to 3%. So that means if it was a 10 in the magazine, that'd be 30% you could get total. It might better to not use the backpack, and you could probably just run like vigilance, right? And get more damage there because you have the 20% plus, depending on how many rounds you hit, right? We're gonna go down. They do have a new exotic piece called the Costa knee pads. You know, we have the Costa backpack, now Costa knee pads. And this one's called Escape Plan, vaulting from top of an object, plus 10% movement speed for 3 seconds. After not moving for 5 seconds, you receive 20% movement speed for 5 seconds. When affected with the status effects, a 10% movement speed is granted for 5 seconds. Maybe that's something to help out in the DZ, but then you would probably give up something, so you have to see. Max movement speed is 20%. The bonuses do not stack with movement speed bonuses from other sources. Okay, so you can't stack them. I guess it's from other, I don't know if it means you can't stack these, or you can't stack it from anything else that gives you movement speed. Negative 50% movement impairment penalty from status effects. So this is actually pretty cool. I think it might be one of those pieces that you could use. It really depends. The one thing I can see people using in DZ4 is when affected by status effects, you get 10% movement speed, which would be kind of crazy, right? Because then you just like get out the way depending on how much that actually makes you move. We'll have to see there. Now they do have new weapons and talents. Exotic weapon called Overlord, exotic shotgun talent. Hitting an enemy will apply a stack of negative 1.5% movement speed for each pellet hit for 5 seconds. Shooting again will reapply the stacks. Weapon stats are 15% critical damage, magazine slot, 15% reload speed, underbarrel. Honestly, guys, I just don't see people using this. Don't we have a rifle or marksman rifle that kind of does the same thing? I really don't see people using this. I don't. Why would I give this up when I have an exotic shotgun like the Scorpio? Let me know what you guys think. Named weapons and talents. Brazen weapon talent, receive 1% amplified damage on the next shot with the weapon for each pellet that hits the target, if at least 6 pellets. So amplified damage, if at least 6 pellets. Is this for like shotguns? Yeah, as the spots 12 hazard, perfect brazen, receive 1% amplified damage next shot, and then the super 90. So I don't know. I don't know how this would work here. Another shotgun talent. Seems like some shotgun talents coming in. Receive 1% amplified damage on the next shot with the weapon for each pellet that hits the target if at least 4 pellets hit. Let me know, guys. Honestly, something else I don't really see people using, but we'll see. So balancing and rework, the Diamondback exotic rifle got a balance, increased damage from 329,000 to 342,000. Magazine size expanded from 5 to 6. I would have liked to see it go from 5 to 10. Talent, agonizing bite. Diamondback randomly marks an enemy within 20 meters. If no enemies are within 20 meters, it marks the closest enemy to you. Hitting that enemy consumes the mark, granting critical hit and amplifying damage of the hit by 20%. After hitting a mark, all shots fired are guaranteed critical hits for 5 seconds. A new random enemy is marked afterwards. Previously, the Diamondback randomly marks the enemy. Hitting that enemy consumes the mark, granting critical hit and amplified damage. Same thing. After hitting a mark, all shots fired are guaranteed for... Isn't that the same thing that they just did? A new random enemy is marked afterwards, and whenever you reload, a new random enemy is... Okay, I'm not sure. Either the damage, the magazine size, what was changed? Oh, this part. They added that if no enemies are within 20 meters, it marks the closest enemy to you. Okay, so that was the difference. All right. Known issues, the Costa knee bag, exotic knee pads require Ninja Bike messenger bag knee pads to reconfigure. Okay, so if you want to recover this, you have to have the Ninja Bike. Costa knee pads have a Ninja Bike messenger backpack placeholder model in inventory icon, so you'll notice that. It's gonna look like that. Obviously, this is a PTS. Brazen weapon talent can start stacking from 4 shotgun pellets instead of 6. Escape plan and coastal plan talents UI icon remains on the HUD even if the talent is not active. The Thor name shotgun is in the MMR category at the crafting station. Light glue name shotgun in the MMR category. Okay. Brand set gear pieces have placeholder models. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else worth here. Yeah, just some little bugs. So yeah, this actually goes live tomorrow. Seems like a very rifle focused PTS, right? So if you've been looking for something, we haven't had a gear set that gives rifle damage, so this will actually be the first one. We do have multiple that give MMR damage, so I don't think you would switch. And like if you were using an MMR, I don't think you would use this set. You just stay using Hot Shot. But for rifle, this might be the best place for you because of that 25% rifle damage. That could be a ton. And I can imagine people using a 2-piece, maybe a Ninja Bike, to get the 2-piece for the 25%. A lot of things I can see happening here. I'm excited to really just test this out, see how it goes. I don't know, guys. Maybe a few of these look cool. I'm gonna look at the rifles that we have and see what kind of cool ones we have, and just try to see if I can build something around this gear set. But overall, not too much of a big fan of this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Nothing but skills out.